The first alarm option gives us an alarm snapshot where we can customize alarms. Then there's also a face recognition snapshot. Again, you can enable these to have the alarms be captured and any facial recognition also be captured. You can also disable these if you do not want that. The next step here is the alarm mode. So there's a threshold and there's a Hawk AI mode. The first one is the threshold mode. Will allow us to enable a new option within the view here. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. You're going to see that we have a temp parameter here. And this is where you can actually change your sensitivity. So you can switch between these and you can set your emissivity. So the default setting is currently 1. Transmission, again, default set to 1. And any temperature control, this is where you can manually have any compensation to temperature. So if you type 1, 1 will be compensated, the maximum being 10. So anything you want to go up and down in temperature. And you can also, since we enabled this manual mode here, you will notice that there's a threshold temperature setting down here where it says 102. I can actually go and lower this so it triggers some type of warning. I'm going to set it to 95 in this case.
Caution.
And you will notice now that it's repeating
Abnormal.
an alarm.
Caution.
It's also looking at me
Abnormal.
as if I am
Caution.
melting here. So I'm
Abnormal.
going to go ahead and set it much higher. And we can actually set it at 102, for example. Again, this is the manual mode, so this is where you can compensate for any environment variables, temperature controls, and also set where you want this to trigger at, so you can do this much higher or much slower. The next step here is looking at our system settings, going back to our alarm options, and enabling the Hawk AI mode.